Tiffany.
Hi, Lori. Thank you so much for having me
Hi.
here.
This is a big deal for me. I'm going to fangirl because I am a huge Traitors fan. I have been for years. Were you a fan of the Traitors before you were on the cast?
Absolutely. I have been watching since the very first season. I was dying, well, living to get in that castle.
So, being a gamer, you were on the Challenge Big Brother. Was this reality TV goals? Was that the pinnacle?
Oh,
Because to me, it's the best reality TV show.
it absolutely is. And uh, nothing against any other network. They have all been very kind to me. The production agencies have all been very amazing. But I almost felt like each time I've gone to a show, I've graduated and elevated. Um, and each time. And so this was like the grand dame of reality TV. Just being in a real castle in Scotland, it playing this murder mystery game, like we're gamers, but there's nothing like playing like a game inside of the game. It was phenomenal. I loved every single minute of it except the last
Yeah.
minute.
We're going to get to that, Tiffany. What was it like when you found out you had been cast?
You know what? I just must really truly be a blessed person whose energy is completely aligned because I never said one thing to anyone about going on to the Traders. I didn't ask, I didn't submit an application, I didn't audition. They were looking at me. When I got the call, I was like, this is fake, right? Like, no, are you serious? Somebody's playing, but it was real.
Take us through those beginning moments.
It was actually an email, which was why I thought it was fake. But come to find out, there was a DM that I missed.
Oh
It was like
no!
an it was in my hidden folders. There was a DM that I missed. I didn't check the DM until I saw the email, and I was like, let me see if this person is real. And then searched for it, and it was, and they had DM'd me.
How long
And so
before
then
the email?
like a week.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Can
This
you
is the thing.
imagine if you missed it? I mean, you don't get past that. In
It
terms
was an
of,
official offer. It wasn't a, hey, we want to talk to you. Hi, we want you to submit an audition. It said, this is an official offer.
so you didn't
Here's
have
what
to
we're
spend
offering.
all those weeks, months worried, or you going, that was it.
That was it.
Wow.
They said, if you want us, we want you. I guess I'm going to have to get ready because I literally can't say no.
How did the traders pay you? Nicely?
It was nice.
Okay.
It was a very nice guarantee. It was a nice guarantee for sure.
The months leading up to the traitors, I don't think there's any need to prepare because I think it all goes out the window when you get
It
there.
does.
But did you
Yeah.
prepare? You talked to some other people that were on it, Danielle, and what did they
Mhm.
tell you? And were you thinking about it, Tiffany, day and night and just becoming obsessed?
Yeah, I was like, do I need to get on medication
Yeah, yeah,
before I
yeah.
go?
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. For sure.
However, for me, because this is my fourth time going away, I know that as long as I take care of what I need to take care of at home, I can completely focus on the game. I was more concerned about what the heck am I going to wear? I am such a simple girl. I have worn the same three cozy three-piece Sherpa sets for the last few winters. And I'm like, what am I going to wear on this show? So the biggest thing for me was
Mm-hmm.
wardrobe. I went to some boutiques because I really wanted to represent Detroit and I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting something that other people would have.
Okay.
And I did have a nice person at the boutique, a nice sales lady that I
Okay.
connected with. And I told her, I said, hey, listen, I'm getting ready to go on this show, honey, and it's going to be some housewives, and I do not need them stunting
Uh-uh.
on me.
Uh-uh.
Give me your best. What do you have?
Some of the stuff Mara wears, I just feel like I need to put cortisone on and take a Benadryl. I mean, that's
And quarters in
commitment.
it.
Yeah. It's the night before you leave. Are you nervous, excited? Do you sleep the night before?
Mm, that's crazy. I am definitely excited. Luckily, my flight wasn't in the morning, so I got to
Oh.
get up slow and get my things. And I sat in the car, I did my little video, and I was talking to my mom, and I was like, I can't believe this. I'm on my way. I'm out of here. I will tell you something I have not told anyone. Here's the tea.
Okay, go ahead.
No one knows this.
No one knows this. Just me right
Mm-mm.
now.
Yeah. When I got to Scotland, you're supposed to go through you're supposed to go through the customs and get your passport stamped, and I didn't. I messed up. So I had to go a different route and get with customs so they could stamp it.
Okay.
So the customs guy says, "Oh, you're not the first person that this happened to." I said, "Oh, really now?"
He told you who else was
He
there.
said, he said, I said, who else was it? And he says, Donna Kelsey.
Damn. That must have been
And
shocking to you.
I said,
Who?
who is that? So he said, her sons play football. And I was like, Kelsey. I was like, oh,
Mama
okay.
Kelsey. You
Yeah.
go straight from the airport where?
Well, it's a 3 hour ride from Edinburgh
Oh.
Airport to the Highlands.
So
Yeah.
you take this 3-hour ride and you're in the hotel. And how long are
Mm-hmm.
you there until everybody goes to the castle for the first time?
Well, tomorrow.
So how do you sleep the first night, Tiffany?
Uh, Not like a baby, I'll tell you that.
Did you have a nervous
And
stomach ache?
yeah, I probably didn't eat
Yeah.
anything because how can you eat
I
at
don't
a time
know.
like
I
this?
don't know. And how, like,
And I don't know what I'm going to be. I'm like talking to execs and I'm like, I want to be a trader. 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 I want to be a trader.
did you want to
But
be a
also,
trader? Did you want to be a trader? Did you want to be a trader? Yes.
crazy,
What?
it doesn't get dark until 11 o'clock.
What the
So it
hell are
was,
you talking about?
it
What are
doesn't
you
get dark.
talking about?
It's daylight, literally,
So could you
until
get
like
your room
10:30.
dark?
I had to close those blinds tight. So luckily I have an eye thing. And guess what time the sun came up?
I don't know.
4 a.m.
Stop it.
4.
Tiffany, you barely sleep. You wake up. Looks like you
Rolling.
go at night. So what do you
Yes.
do that first day?
Wait.
Ah! What are you talking about? You just sit there in your room all day?
You said so. I'm thinking like, oh, we're going to be going in the morning, but
No.
they let us know to be ready probably like 5 or 6 o'clock, and I'm like 5 or 6 o'clock. What the hell am I supposed
And
to
the
do
sun
till
was
five
up
or
at
six o'clock?
4.
Yeah,
So then, Tiffany, there's a knock on your hotel room door and they say it's time. Let's go. Yeah,
we
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
meet up.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta meet up, and then we get to our cars, and you get in the car and there's people in it and you're just like, oh crap,
Who's in your car?
game on.
Who's in your car?
Dorinda is in my
All right. Who
car.
did you know everybody in your car? Be honest.
I only know Dorinda.
Because you're a Housewives fan or not?
Nope, no, even watch Housewives, but I only know Dorinda
From
because
the
Dorinda was on last
Traitors.
season. Yeah, so I know Dorinda. I don't have a clue who is in the middle seat,
And who
who
was that?
actually turns out to be Rob Roush.
Oh my gosh. This is
And
so
then
interesting.
on the end, I'm in the front, Dorinda's directly behind me, Rob Roush is in the middle, and Eric Nam is on the window.
Now, you definitely don't know Eric, right?
I don't know
Who the hell
Eric, and
Eric
I've
is?
never heard Rob Roush's name before in my life. And when he told me he was a snake catcher, I thought he was lying until he showed me his snake tattoos, and then I thought he was lying.
Did you think Rob was hot when you first saw him?
No.
Okay.
So the ride is long, but the ride is slow,
Uh,
and we're talking, we're getting to know each other in this car, and it really is a bonding opportunity because we're together for so long.
what is it like, Tiffany, to arrive at the famous castle
Mm,
and see everybody? Who were you most excited to see?
I knew none of them.
Not one except for Dorinda from the show.
I knew Dorinda and I knew my gamers. I had never met any one of them before ever.
Was it an advantage to not know everybody? Did you feel left out? What is that like? Because if I feel like you're being dropped
Mm,
off at overnight camp.
yeah, I did feel like, wow, I don't know who any of these people are. I felt two ways about it. One, I couldn't be too much in my head about these people because I don't have anything to go off of.
Yeah.
I genuinely have to get to know them. And I prefer it that way because I can
Really?
overthink. I felt like in terms of like pop culture, I felt like, damn, I don't know any of these people. They probably like, girl, where are you under a rock? I had to ask Mora. I could not. I didn't know Mora's name till at least the third day, and I definitely looked at Mora and said, "You're Caroline, right?" And she goes, Mora. And I definitely asked Caroline,
If she was
was she
Mora.
from? Yeah, where was she from? And she's like, I'm from the house. I was like, okay. I listen. It took me a long time to figure them out.
See, I would think that's a disadvantage because you're spending so much time figuring out names and people, and you can't tell that Lisa Ren is not acting like herself.
Yes, this is true. I couldn't, but she also was way too chill to be just a faithful anyway.
Do you fangirl and faint when you see the Paul McCartney of the Beatles, Alan Cumming, come out? I mean, you got to be.
Now, yeah. Oh,
Ah,
yeah. Honestly, when Alan, so it's so we're like all hugging and introducing ourselves and getting to know each other, and then all of a sudden you hear like this boom, this noise is coming, and we're like, whoa, that has to be Alan, and he walks up, and it's almost like he's larger than life, even though he's probably like the smallest person out there. There's this humongous presence and energy, and he's surrounded by his druids and his henchmen, and they've got these boxes. And now we know the game is on.
wow. You had to have the chills.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. Like it's all fun in games until the game starts. Like when we see Alan, it's like already, like right now.
You know, it's like you're at a cocktail party, and all of a sudden they said, we got to go to class.
Yeah.
So, how messed up was it when he took the box out and said, we're doing
Man.
it? We're just doing it now. And when you're walking up to the box, what are you thinking? Like, keep a straight face.
Oh yeah. Don't change anything about whatever you were doing. So immediately once he tells us he's going to pick a traitor in plain sight, like I'm already like, Tiff, don't move, don't stand exactly where you are. And the funny thing is I'm standing next to Dorinda and Lisa Renna. And so I'm like, just calm down, don't move, don't go anywhere. When it's your turn to walk down there, you'll walk slow, you'll walk down slow, you'll walk back slow. Don't switch up a beat, no matter what it is, because we're always looking for an inconsistency. One of the last to be called. So I don't know if a card has been chosen or if I'm waiting to see the card myself.
Then you know you're about to walk in the castle for the first time. What is that like?
It's like when you know you're about to get in trouble by your mom and you're just waiting on her to get home to let you know, like, yeah, I'm
Really?
home now. Get your ass in here.
Wow.
I was
So
just,
you're like, oh
I don't know.
God.
I was so anxious. Like, okay. What's going to happen? What are we going to do? We're going to walk in this castle. And then what? Because we don't know the order of things.
Right.
There's not an itinerary. First, we're going to do this,
Right.
then we're going to do
Right.
that. We don't know anything. We're learning everything as we go along. So
So
each step is a step closer to what the hell is about to happen to me.
when you walk in, what if you had to go to the bathroom? Is it like plenty of bathrooms, or is it weird for you to say,
Yeah.
I gotta pee?
I mean, you really don't even think about peeing. You
Okay.
don't want
I
to
pee
miss
a lot.
out on
I pee a
anything.
lot.
If you got to pee, you don't have to pee right now.
One of the reasons I couldn't do traders is how much I have to pee. When you walked into the castle, does it smell like an old castle?
Yeah, it's an old castle.
And is it,
It didn't smell like Bath and Body Works.
damn, girl? And when you walk in, are you seeing what we see and you saw? Or is it like, this is kind of
Yeah.
different in person or the same?
No, it's gorgeous. It's probably better in person. I walked
Wow.
in and I felt like I was at home. I'm a Leo, so I'm regal and I'm grand and I'm royal.
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
I love kings, queens, courts, castles. And so I walk in and I'm like, I always knew I would be in a castle. I always knew it. I'm fangirling more about the fact that I am in a castle in Scotland, like me, a girl
Okay.
from Detroit. I'm in a castle in Scotland. I'm not Lisa Renna. I didn't do soaps all my life. I'm not Dorinda. I'm not made of money. I am a single mom here, working and sending my son to school. Yet here I am in a castle in
Gosh.
Scotland.
What happens when you all walk in?
They let us know, go in, it's your home. Make it your home. Explore the castle. Go look at the rooms. Go see, go take a look. Just mingle, get to know each other, get comfortable. And that's what we did. Next thing you know, uh, hello, everyone. Yes, I'm going to choose my traitors. Right now, can I have a moment to relax? You just
Tiffany.
chose a traitor.
Tiffany, walk into the round table room.
Yeah,
What does that feel like for the first time?
it's very eerie. It's almost like somebody died in there.
Yeah.
It seems like it's where the murders take place, honestly. It's the biggest room in the castle. And you walk in, you gotta walk up these steps. It's hard wood, it's dark
Huh.
wood. You see this big table, it's not lit, and it's overwhelming.
Do
And
they
there are
tell you where
all
to
these
sit?
cheers. Yeah.
They tell you where to sit. You sit down, and
Yeah.
Uncle Alan comes in.
Hmm.
And is he funny before the camera rolls? Like, is he, because he's so funny, and then he has to get into character. He's the
He's
funniest
a
guy
little
ever.
sinister.
Yeah. Oh,
He
he's a
doesn't come
sicko.
in
Oh.
funny at
Oh, he
first.
comes
He
in
comes
character.
Yeah, he comes in, he's got these click and clack shoes on. They're knocking against the wood on the floor, his paces, he's walking slow. We are dead silent.
And they blindfold you.
Yeah,
And obviously, you're listening, smelling, doing everything to
everything.
figure out. And what
And
it,
it's not working, it's not helping.
nah, nah. And the whole thing happens, and you don't get tapped.
I am relieved. And I didn't even realize that I was going to be relieved until I didn't get tapped.
I heard you say because you could just wake up and put makeup on.
Yeah, I could just be me.
Be you. Okay.
Yeah. And I loved it, honestly. I think that I would always choose to be a faithful.
Why?
People thinking that I'm guilty, people distrusting me, people accusing me and me lying about it, and me, it makes me, it probably gives me PTSD from my childhood, like being in trouble and then doing something.
Huh.
I'm grounded. I'm not supposed to use the phone. Were you using the phone? No. And then you find out I was using the phone. Then I get caught lying. Now I feel ashamed. I don't like being found to be a liar. I don't like being found to be guilty. It made me feel so much better to be able to stand up there and go, I am a faithful, and I meant that I am a faithful.
This is shocking because I look at you as a gamer, right?
Hmm.
And in that, I would think you're very clear this is just a game and I'm a bright woman and these are the rules and this is how you play it, but it's got deeper for you. When did you put those dots together that that's why?
Only after. I didn't have that mindset going in.
Huh.
Um, I think that if my experience was different, if I would have started off as a trader,
Maybe, yeah.
maybe I would
Maybe.
feel differently. But I remember talking to Cody,
Uh-huh.
from Big Brother, who also was season one of the Traitors. And he said it was the hardest thing he ever had to do. And he had to talk to the therapist a lot because, you are playing a game, but these are real people, these are real emotions. Some of these are real relationships. And you are betraying someone's trust, someone you
Hmm.
might really not want to betray. And it's if it's not something that is comfortable for you to do, it does get it to you, it does affect you. I didn't have to go through that,
Huh.
but watching people go through it, like Candace standing up there, I would have never wanted to be in Candace's shoes.
That's fascinating, Tiffany. I think it's what makes the housewives so good at it. Because some of them were actresses, and on the Real Housewives, they
Mm,
do play a role. But I
mm.
would have thought a gamer plays a game. Fascinating.
So we do. So for me, even as a faithful, I'm still playing a game. My game is to find the traitor
Uh huh.
and to not get banished or murdered. That is the game I'm playing. We're all playing the game. We're all playing a game. We're just playing different sides of the game. Now, could I go and be a traitor? Um, I'm positive that I could, absolutely. And maybe it is something that I have to compartmentalize. I have
Oh,
to
you would
say to
have to.
myself, I'm acting.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing a game.
But
I'm acting.
but the
I'm
bottom line
acting
is
as a traitor
you're not a actress, you're a gamer. And that's not the same thing. You just taught me something. I would have thought it's the same thing.
because gaming is a part of me. Like I do that naturally. That doesn't, I don't have to get into game mode.
You leave the round table. What are some of the first impressions of Rob and Ron and Michael?
Michael was immediately a huge presence in our castle.
Was he?
Soon, yeah, you didn't notice. As
I'm a
soon
Michael
as we,
Rappaport fan. It may not be a
I,
popular thing to
I
say,
love
but I
my,
love Michael.
you won't get any eggs on your face from me.
So Michael and you did bond from the minute you
Yeah,
met, and he's a good
yeah.
ally. He just needed to shut the f up. Period.
He's completely loyal. I think it was a couple of things. It might have started off as a little bit of game, but it was a lot of it was just a personality thing that we clicked on. He didn't bother me.
Yeah.
I didn't find him offensive. I didn't care. It wasn't directed towards me. Now maybe it was been different. But I mean, even when he said it's five housewives, it's five gamers, one of them has to be a traitor. I wasn't offended by that, but I
Right.
was like, let me be this man's friend so he don't think it's me. What got us to be so close is because he was so abrasive. And I think we just have so many nice people on our season that everybody's in, oh, I can't believe he's, oh, that's not, oh, you can't talk to him.
Boring.
Oh, and so I just wanted to say to him, like, hey, chill out with the shit. You going, you're he actually came to play. I think he's a great gamer because he came to play. I don't know what everybody else came for. Everybody else came for the kumbaya. If everybody else came to play, then they wouldn't have been distracted by him. He was ready to play. So I was like, cool, let the games begin. Shake it up. Like, let's have fun. But then no one wants it. It's like, no, he's too loud. He's offensive. He's rude. And I was just like, all right. So
Let me tell you, as a fan watching, I saw it that way too. And what were your impressions of the other cast members at first? And were you right?
you know, Ron was really quiet. I probably didn't even notice him. Uh, the housewives were together. We're all really together. There, you just have some people who have these grandiose personalities, and they're all the people who left early.
Yeah.
And then you have these people with these nice personalities, just very subdued,
Like who?
and just you've got Mark Ballas, who's he's a nice person. He's super funny. The crazy thing is Mark is so fun and funny in real life. I just think that when you have people who are a little more reserved, like the Stevens, the Erics, the Kristen, the Taras, they're a little more reserved. They're playing a game, but they're not going to come out of their shell to play this game. They go more into the shell to play the game. Whereas gamers, we're like, we out of our shell. Let's go. We're Michael Rappaport, except no one can be Michael Rappaport. So
I want your opinion on this. I'm tired of the housewife versus the gamer. I'm tired of it because
yeah,
the script is the same. We're not going to vote a gamer off if we're not going to vote. I want it mixed up, but how could you do that?
my thing was it's five gamers, it's five housewives. We need to make friends with them. We need to make friends with them. We need to have an alliance with them. We need to befriend them. We need to stick together and get everybody else out.
Yeah, I wish that a couple things. I want your opinion on this. I don't like when they put on someone that's not on reality TV. Period. I didn't mind the Tara and the Johnny part of it, but
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to be from a reality TV show, and I want them famous like you. What about Candace? I'm a fan. I am just madly in love with her. Is she as fabulous in person?
You know what? Even more,
Ah,
I had no idea that she was as as kind and as loving and as
smart,
loyal and as sweet as highly
wicked
highly
smart.
intelligent. Yes, and she. I'd seen clips of her in the past, like just reading people, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get caught in the line of fire with none of these housewives for real, for real. Cause see, they're witty and they're quick and they go
Yeah,
back and forth.
yeah,
I'm from Detroit. I've been and said some shit to get me canceled because I forgot that this was a game.
yeah.
So I'm like, uh let me mind my own little business. However, we all hit it off well. I love them all. And Candace was just she's a girl's girl. I love girls. I love a girl's girl. I ride for my girls.
She cried when you
And
got voted off.
she is what got me emotional. It was a round table of everyone had their guns fired at me. And she was the first one to speak up in my defense.
And little
And
did
it's
you
just,
know, she was a traitor.
I had no, she, listen, she could have taken me all the way to the end and she would have won
Yeah.
because it was never on my bingo card that Candace was a traitor. I didn't see it. I'm like them blind to Rob. I'm like, little sweet, sweet Candace can't be a traitor. Let me tell you, anyone that gets tapped on the shoulder can be a traitor.
Every 2 seconds, you must have been like, he is, she's not, they did this. Like, how do you keep yourself from falling over?
You know, it's really a psychological game because what you notice is if someone likes someone, they don't want to see that person as a traitor.
What?
I like them.
Really?
Yeah, that's the thing. You're like, oh, I like them. They can't be a traitor. There were people I was talking to and confiding in about who I felt was a traitor. And that's obviously because I felt that those people weren't traitors.
There's no way to know it. There really isn't.
No,
There's no
no, there
way.
isn't. And
There's
we
no
have
way.
all of these ideas about, well, this person came from this show, this person came from that, this person acts like this person would make a good traitor. You just don't know. It is all about where they chose it.
During the day, can you take off your heels and shoes and switch into some sweats in between scenes? Are you ever able to just take a break or is it just constant? I know they shepherd you from room to room so you don't talk amongst yourselves. Isn't that true?
So the answer to all of those questions, well, the first is no, no, and yes.
Oh,
So no, you cannot take your clothes off and
oh.
change into something comfortable.
Were
But
you
I take my shoes off.
were
I
you
do. I take
dying
my
to put
shoes
on your
off.
sweats? Were you dying to put on your sweats?
Heck
I
yeah. I
know.
love my sweat, but I wouldn't be seen dead in those sweats on TV. So
Right, 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 right,
not
right,
this
right, right.
show. Could you imagine? What does Tiffany have on? They need to send her home. So, but no, I would wear my slippers. I would take off my heels and put my slippers on. And then like as far as like there are times in any show where you have to be on ice, where if we're not necessarily filming to catch content, then we cannot say anything. We have to be silent because they want everything that could possibly be related to the game to be captured. And then if we're discussing things while we're not being recorded, then those things can't be used. And then
Yeah.
you, as the audience, is going, I don't understand how this is happening. Like, I don't even understand how they're a thing right now. And it's because we had a conversation
Yeah.
off camera.
Yeah. Can we talk about the food? Because I
Mm,
love a snack. How
yeah.
often can you eat?
So we always come in with breakfast, and then there's a mission, and then there's lunch after the mission, and then there's round table, and then there's dinner, and so but then there are snacks in our kitchen.
What kind of
Is I don't
snacks?
So in our kitchen, there's like there's an island that has everything, whether I think that there's a nut allergy, so there are no nuts, and I'm a nut girl, so I was really missing nuts. But there's M&Ms, and there's Skittles, and there's gummies and
Uh-huh,
gummy
uh-huh,
worms, and
uh-huh, uh-huh.
fruit, and we've got ginger tea shots,
Yeah, I
and
saw you
uh,
downing those shots this season.
there's let me just tell you, my favorite is the sourdough bread and butter. I know y'all saw Kristen trying to
Oh,
butter that
oh,
bread,
I did.
and the bread is soft and the butter is hard.
Oh, you miss
So,
it.
oh yeah, it's good. I love that. I love that sourdough bread. It was so
Tiffany,
amazing.
Tiffany, let's talk about breakfast. First of all,
Uh-huh.
are those fake flowers?
Now you know that was the last of our worries.
Oh, it'd be my first because as a person watching the show, I want to throw up that there's all these either real flowers or fake flowers everywhere. You didn't even
I
notice.
don't.
You didn't even notice because you're playing the game.
Nope. Playing the game.
Were you a smoked salmon fan before Traitors?
I like smoked salmon. I do. I didn't have such an obsession and the desire and the need until I got on Traders. There were boiled eggs, there was salmon and fruit. I think that might have been the only thing on our table. And if you don't get there early enough, you're just stuck with a boiled egg. And I don't want to eat boiled eggs all day.
This is
They're
their
in the fridge.
only job, craft services, is to provide food for the cast. Why wasn't there enough? And how much smoked salmon was there? Was it like
Not enough.
not enough? Not enough smoked
No.
salmon.
If you made it to breakfast late, you were stuck with toast and a boiled egg.
Oh boy, oh boy. It's not the cast knocking on that door, is it? It's a producer knocking.
No, it's us.
It really is. Did you ever get to knock?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you?
Hmm.
What was your knock like, Tiffany? Did you go light or hard?
I think my knock was oh, you want to knock hard.
You want to knock hard. You want to knock hard.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
Alan comes to breakfast in his costume,
Yeah.
do you just fall into the smoked salmon?
We he always comes in at the most opportune time when we're like dead in the middle of a conversation and we're forgetting that he's coming. But when he comes, we have to pay attention because he's always coming with the shits, Like, Alan, what are you gonna have for us today?
But when Alan walks in his costume of the day, does it just take you out?
Yeah, we always want to see what Alan is wearing. More so than what we're wearing, we want to know what Alan is wearing because Alan, of course, has to be the best dressed.
It's phenomenal. That's my favorite Alan is when he comes in, he shocks everybody. People react to the costume, and then he takes the frame and he
Yeah.
throws it on like that would kill me. Do you have to shoot it a few times because everyone's cracking up?
No, he gets it right the
He
first time.
gets it, and you guys just
Alan is a one take wonder.
no. I know
Let me
he's
tell you
one
something.
take. No, I think he's one take. I think you
He's
like.
amazing.
I would think you had to reshoot it because you guys are losing it laughing. I guess they can
They
just edit
want
it
it.
out. Yeah.
They want it.
When you see after you were banished your frame be thrown, were you satisfied with what he said?
He didn't throw my frame. I wasn't murdered. He only throws the murdered frames.
Oh, you were at the round
Yeah, I was
table.
banished.
Oh, it's overnight murders. Were you
He
disappointed
can't
that?
throw my frame on
See,
the
I'd
ground.
be
Don't throw me
disappointed.
on.
No, I'd
Don't
be
you throw
disappointed.
me.
I'd be disappointed. I would want my frame thrown. I would. Tiffany,
After banishing me in the way that they did, you have the nerve to disrespect me and throw my picture on the ground. They don't, but they do X me out.
Tiffany, when you get banished and you're walking to say if you're a traitor or a faithful, what did that feel like?
Oh, at that moment, it was a bittersweet. I knew I was done for. I knew I was done for when the votes were going around the table, and I knew that there was like the fight was over. There was nothing I could do, but I wanted to relish in the moment that
Yeah.
I was who I said I was. And so it was a sweet revenge to be able to say that. That's why, and I realize now, like, I'd much rather be banished than murdered. You don't get to do anything if you're murdered. People don't even talk about you anymore. They're like, oh yeah, that person got murdered. There's no, that's your banishment is your time,
Yeah.
especially if you're going to get banished. Just lay it all out on the table. You get to say whatever it is that you've been holding back, especially if you know. And so you just say it. But it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do in a game. And the challenge terrified me, but this was really tough, like being in the hot seat, because I'm not a person who is wrongfully accused
Huh.
often. And so it's almost insulting to my character to, like, y'all don't know who I am?
No, they didn't. They really didn't.
No.
When you after you say I'm a faithful and you walk out, where are you walking into? Is it a bunch of camera guys? Does someone hug you?
Girl,
Are
I
you
was
like
walking,
fuck?
was walking into the pool of my tears. I broke
Oh.
down so bad
Oh.
when I hit that corner.
Was there like a
I
hot
just,
cameraman consoling you or
you know
something?
what? I love production. They just asked me, "Do you need a hug?" And I was like, "I
Oh.
do need a hug." And they hugged me and they let me cry. And they said, "All right, now go in there and tell your story." And I said, they were like, "It's okay." I said, "I look a mess. You're going to make me talk with these tears in my eyes."
And you don't see them again until when? The cast.
The cast?
Yeah.
No,
Till the reunion.
I don't. Yeah.
Wow. Whew. Let's talk the reunion. It just shot. There's drama. Oh, first of all, who won the Traitors?
Oh, me.
Uh-huh. Tiffany's not going to tell us who won the Traitors, evidently. You
Now,
go.
why would you think I could tell you something like
I
that,
don't know,
Lori?
because it's just me and you.
Do you want them to come and get my money back?
No, I do not.
It's
Uh, all right, the
in
reunion.
my contract, you know.
Our girl Lisa Rinna.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
Colton, and he was right. Said you ain't acting like a housewife, so you must be. He was right, and she said, if you want to see a housewife, and then the reunion. On a scale of 1 to 10, how on fire was the reunion? 10.
It was a little spicy.
Spicy.
It was a little spicy.
Spicy.
I might have added a
Damn.
little jalapeno in there, a little,
Mm.
wasabi on
Tiffany,
top.
Tiffany at
Yeah.
the Traitors season 4 reunion
Yeah.
did some damage. Were you proud of your girl Lisa Rinna?
I'm proud. I'm always proud of Lisa. I think that it is up to you and each individual to decide upon how you choose to respond and react to the way someone comes to you, a question that they ask you. You don't have to take the bait. You can always choose to feel about it the way you want to feel about
Mm-hmm,
it.
mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
don't have to take everything personally. It doesn't have to be in that way. So to me, only a hit dog will holler.
It's a game. It's a game. Heard there was
Yeah.
some housewife drama on it. True or false? Doo, 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 doo.
The housewife drama is me being on Real Housewives
I
of
mean,
Potomac.
I do not. By the way, that's my new favorite, and
Really?
my favorite Stacey Rush. Obsessed with Stacey Rush. Period. I
Okay.
could see you on Potomac. I could see you live in Detroit, but I see you on Potomac.
I
Quite
mean, I gotta move to Potomac. Come on, Candace, girl, let me get that spare room.
love Candace. She's not on there. So, yeah, she moved to.
It's
Oh, right,
okay.
right,
She
right,
gotta
right,
come
right.
back.
Uh,
I'm gonna tell her, come on, Candace. We are going on Potomac.
you play a little game I call MFK.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what it is.
Yeah, damn. And you're a big girl. You're gonna play it.
All right.
Rob, Colton,
Uh, oh,
Michael Rappaport.
damn.
I'll do it too.
Okay. You said Rob, Colton, Michael. I'd marry Michael. I'd F Rob, and I'd kill Colton.
It's exactly what I would do.
Because even though I'm married, it don't mean I got to F, and we know that.
Is Rob sexy in person? Once you got to know him.
He's a really nice guy. I see why the ladies flock to Rob. He's a nice guy.
What would surprise me the most about this whole experience?
I think that there are people who do have, who are adding substantial content to the game, and that have personalities that just are not, there may just be being overshadowed by other personalities. I mean, there, I keep forgetting, like, Maura's still there.
Yeah.
All these people are still there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting about you. But they actually are in real life. We have a ball. We all really do
Oh, I love that. Did
enjoy each
you
other.
ever see Dorinda being mean to Ron?
I wasn't there for that. I'll tell you this, Dorinda to me is just not a mean person.
So you don't see it. You
I
didn't see it.
don't, but I'm blind to my friends, and I told you I'm a girl's girl.
You
That's a shame.
just what?
That's a shame. Why
That
does she have this?
what? What?
Why does she have
What,
it?
what do you think? What do you think?
You really mean it.
Oh, it's so
You
hard.
really
It's
mean
so
business.
hard to be a traitor. Look how hard it is. Look how
I
hard.
want you to take. I want you to take this off where you're embarrassing
Yeah, I
yourself.
want you to take your faithful costume off, maybe. All right, before we wrap up, who
I
won?
did.
Oh, she's scared to tell me who won. Okay, fine. This has been a pleasure. I am more excited for the Traitors reunion than I am the actual finale. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot
Yeah,
take?
yeah. You should. You should tune in. Because one thing we were on there is we was glorious, fabulous, and beautiful,
Oh,
honey. So you
love it.
got to see these styles come through. We did not miss.
I would say what is next for the beautiful Tiffany Mitchell, but I think it's being on Real Housewives of Potomac. You know, they're having a cast member leave, Wendy, and go to jail, Wendy. And so there's room for the fabulous Tiffany Mitchell. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for being a part of Fan Fanatic. I adore you.
Thank you so much. It was so fun. You're so fun.